Close your eyes for a second and imagine this. You're standing on a grassy hill, the wind brushing against your face. Suddenly, you realize you've seen this exact view before. Not in real life, but on the big screen. The same mountains, the same street, the same walls where heroes and villains once battled. But here's the twist. This isn't a studio set. This is real. You can touch it, walk on it, breathe it in, and in that moment, you're no longer just a traveler, you're part of the movie itself. Have you ever wished you could step inside your favorite film? To walk through the magical doors of Hogwarts? To hide in the Shire with Frodo? Or to sail across the waters of Jack Sparrow's world? Well, guess what, you actually can. Because some of the most legendary films weren't shot on Hollywood sets. They were filmed in real towns, beaches, castles, and streets that exist right now, waiting for you to explore. So grab your popcorn, because we're going on a cinematic journey around the globe. These are the most famous movie locations you can actually visit, and once you see them, you'll never watch those films the same way again. One, Hobbiton, New Zealand, The Lord of the Rings, and The Hobbit. Welcome to the Shire. Rolling green hills, tiny round doors, and smoke curling from hobbit chimneys. In Matamata, New Zealand, Hobbiton still exists exactly as you saw it in the films. Walk inside Bilbo's home, sip a drink at the Green Dragon Inn, and ask yourself, if you were given the One Ring here, would you dare keep it? 2. Glenfinnan Viaduct, Scotland, Harry Potter. You've seen it, the Hogwarts Express crossing the iconic bridge, steam billowing into the Scottish sky. Here, you can stand on the hills and watch real trains pass by. Feel the magic of Harry, Ron, and Hermione's journey, and ask yourself, would your letter from Hogwarts finally arrive if you stood here long enough? 3. Alnwick Castle, England. Harry Potter. Quidditch training grounds? Yes, they're real. Alnwick Castle isn't just a fortress, it's a film star. Visitors still take broomstick lessons in the courtyard where Harry first learned to fly. Imagine yourself holding a broom. Would it lift you into the sky? 4. Petra, Jordan, Indiana Jones, and The Last Crusade carved into red stone cliffs. Petra's treasury isn't just archaeology, it's cinema legend. When Indy rode through these walls searching for the Holy Grail, he made Petra immortal. Standing here, you wonder, what secrets still lie buried behind those carved facades? 5. Dubrovnik, Croatia, Game of Thrones. King's Landing is real and it's breathtaking. The medieval walls of Dubrovnik became the heart of Westeros. Walk through the same gates Cersei once ruled from, or stand where the infamous Walk of Shame was filmed. But the real question is, if you lived here, would you survive the politics of the Iron Throne? 6. Skellig Michael, Ireland, Star Wars, The Last Jedi. The lonely island where Luke Skywalker hid from the galaxy, it's real. Stone huts cling to cliffs, waves crash below, and seabirds circle overhead. Climb those ancient steps and ask yourself, would you be ready to become a Jedi if the Force called to you here? 7. Tunisia, Star Wars, Tatooine. Believe it or not, Luke Skywalker's home still exists in the Tunisian desert. The round, sandy huts remain, preserved like a relic of another galaxy. Standing in the heat, staring at the horizon, you can't help but wonder, if two suns rose here tomorrow, would you even be surprised? 8. Martha's Vineyard, USA, Jaws. This quiet seaside town became a nightmare in 1975. The beaches where Spielberg filmed Jaws still welcome swimmers today. Tourists come for the nostalgia. But deep inside, everyone asks the same question. Would you dare go for a swim here? 9. Maya Bay, Thailand. The beach. Remember Leonardo DiCaprio's Paradise? Those turquoise waters and white sands exist in Maya Bay. Tourists flock to it, chasing the dream of the movie. But standing there, surrounded by beauty, you wonder, is paradise ever as perfect as it looks on screen. 10. Notting Hill, London. Notting Hill, a little blue door, a tiny bookshop, streets that once saw Julia Roberts and Hugh Grant fall in love. Fans still wander here searching for that movie magic. But if you walk through these streets, who might you bump into? A stranger or someone famous? 11. Oxford University, England. Harry Potter. The dining hall of Christ Church College inspired Hogwarts' Great Hall. Students eat here daily. Yes, it's real life. Walking in, you feel like you've entered the wizarding world. The question is, would you dare sit under the enchanted ceiling, waiting for Sorting Hat's decision? 12. Monument Valley, USA Western Films. Those towering red buttes stretching across the desert. This is the backdrop of countless Western classics. Standing here, silence surrounds you, and you realize Clint Eastwood once rode across this land. Could you survive in a world where every horizon hides danger? 13. Salzburg, Austria. The sound of music. The hills are alive, and they're real. The Von Trapp family's home, the gardens, the mountains, they're all still here in Salzburg. Tourists sing along, recreating the famous scenes. But deep down, you wonder, would you too dance in the gardens or just stand in awe? 14. Philadelphia, USA Rocky. Run up the rocky steps at the Philadelphia Museum of Art, the same ones where Sylvester Stallone triumphed. At the top, you'll find a statue of Rocky himself. And then you ask, is this just a movie location or a reminder that anyone can be a champion? 15. Waianapanapa, Hawaii Pirates of the Caribbean. Black volcanic sand, lush green jungle, and crashing waves, it's no wonder Jack Sparrow once stood here. The Caribbean? No, it's Hawaii. Would you chase treasure here or just sit and listen to the waves? 16. Angels Falls, Venezuela. Up the highest waterfall in the world featured in Pixar's Up. A place so magical it feels animated. But standing before it, water crashing down endlessly, you whisper, did Carl and Ellie's dream come true right here? 17. Ait Ben Haddou, Morocco Gladiator and Game of Thrones. A desert fortress where Maximus once fought and Daenerys once ruled. Sun-baked clay walls echo with history and cinema. If you walked through its gates, would you feel like a gladiator or a queen? 18. Rome, Italy. Roman holiday. Audrey Hepburn on a Vespa through the eternal city timeless. Rome itself became the film's biggest star. Walk through Piazza Venezia or sit on the Spanish Steps. The question is, are you chasing a movie, or is the city itself the dream? 19. Los Angeles, USA, La La Land. The Griffith Observatory. The dance on Mulholland Drive. The jazz clubs. LA is more than just Hollywood. It is the movie. If you visit, will you find your own love story, or just chase someone else's? 20. Petra, Morocco, the mummy ancient sands. Forgotten temples and ruins that became the perfect set for the mummy. Standing here, dust swirling around, you wonder, if you heard whispers in the wind, would you dare keep digging? And this is just the beginning. From New Zealand's fantasy lands to Morocco's deserts, from London's streets to Thailand's beaches, the world is filled with places where cinema and reality collide. Standing there, you're no longer just a tourist, you're part of the story. So I'll ask you this. If you had the chance to visit just one movie location, which one would you choose first?